Okay, happy Apple Core Homestead fans. I was rendering wax and I made a big mess. So I had lifted this up while it was hot, it's cold now, by the edge, and then it slipped and then all the wax went pew! Well, first I'm going to give a shout out to my Wild Northwest group who gave me all of these ideas on how to get the wax off of this painted wall in hopes that I won't have to repaint. So we're gonna start, I found this tool here in my pottery studio, and we're gonna start by just gently scraping the wax and try to get as many of the big chunks off as possible without scraping the paint. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. So there is my beginning project and it's all the way down there. I will show you what it looks like after I've worked on it for a bit. After about 15 minutes or so of gently scraping the wax off the wall with this thing, that's what we've got. That much came off, and you can see that there's still quite a bit of wax on the wall and even some paint that came off. So I'm going to use another trick that I learned from my Facebook group, Wild Northwest, and if you're interested in that, you can find us on Facebook, Wild Northwest. I'm going to take a towel and some newspaper and this iron. So the newspaper, not the shiny part, but I'm gonna get some parts that are just regular newsprint. I'm gonna put that against the wax with the towel on top of that, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of heat and we'll see how that works. Hi, okay, we're back. So next step in removing this wax here from the wall, we're going to tape up some newsprint to the affected area, and then we'll be applying some heat. So first, let's just get this taped up in the wall, and we're gonna just work in small area first, just to see how it works. Okay, so now that we've got the paper up, let's go and get the iron heated up, huh? I have a steam iron here, and to be honest with you, not 100% sure if I should use the steam feature, you know, like when you're blocking, like when you've crocheted or you've knitted something and you need to block the fabric. I'm not sure if we should try it like that. I know that, you know, the towel that I'm using is just like an old kitchen towel, so I don't have to worry about it melting or anything like that. But since I've never done this before, I don't really know what I'm doing. Maybe I should, let's see if I can also tape the towel up just so I can be as hands-free as possible. Like I said, don't judge me, I've never done this before. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Which is probably a good thing because I don't really want to iron the wall anyway, so I think what I'll do is I'll just hold it up and then iron on. Or maybe I'll steam. I think I'm just gonna iron. What? Cotton? I'll put it on the cotton setting and see what happens. All right, I'll be back after the iron heats up. Okay, the iron is starting to warm up. So I'm just gonna hold this towel here. And just apply heat to the towel and the newspaper. So it doesn't really take a lot of heat for wax to melt, so I'm not really sure what to expect here. Okay, well that did nothing. Didn't even get through. It's not even warm. Okay. Okay, we're gonna let the iron heat up a little bit longer and see if we can secure this paper just a little bit better. Okay, while this is heating up, I'm gonna go grab the chicken eggs because it's starting to get dark, and if I don't do it now, they will be roosting in the nesting boxes, which we don't want because if they're not laying eggs, then they're pooping in it. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. For anybody who's interested, we got 4 eggs today. Freeloaders. Not you, the chickens. All right, let's see how this does now that it's heated up. I'm not sure if using steam is a good idea with my arm up here. Let's try not to go to the hospital, huh? If nothing else, I'm gonna have a really flat towel. Okay, let's see if anything happened. Okay, so some wax did come off. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay, the verdict is this does work. I think it's gonna be maybe a little bit more of an arduous project than I expected. You can probably hear I'm a little winded. I have a cold. I don't think it's COVID. But anyways, I might have to just sit down here and work on this for a bit. This is what it looks like still, right here, quite a big mess. So I'm gonna work on this a bit and I'll let you know if it actually gets it all the way off the wall. I mean, short of like totally taking the paint off and repainting it, this is my last ditch effort. Although, actually there was somebody in the Wild Northwest group that mentioned a chemical. Can't remember the name of it, but I think I'll try that before, removing any kind of paint. But I'm gonna work on this first and see how far we get. Okay, I'll be right back. So here I am back again on the same project. I've been working on this with a towel, and it's just, I thought I would just try to not burn my house down, but do it just on the newspaper. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to clean my iron probably, but check this out. This works a million times better. Right, not enough for it to burn or anything, but look, it's almost entirely gone. Of course, there's newsprint. I'll have to wash the newsprint off the wall, but I'm fairly impressed. So you can see all of the wax here, and you can see that almost all of it is gone from this area right here. The paint looks pretty good, other than obviously I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of a scrub down because it's got newsprint on it. I'm going to fuss with this for a little bit longer, see if I can get the rest of the wax off the wall. It does feel like a little, not tacky, but almost like there might still be some residual wax. Can you hear that? That sounds like I'm getting wax on my hand. But I really don't care. This is an art studio, and honestly, my main goal is I just don't want my customers to come in here and be like, who puked on your wall? Because nobody puked on the wall. I'm just messy. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this and I will catch up with you later and show you the final product or process or whatever. I'll be back. Okay, so here's the space now that had all the wax on it, and you can see that there is definitely some newsprint on the wall, but by and large I would say this looks pretty good. And so the verdict is, scrape off as much as you can and then just use straight newspaper up against the wall with the iron. And I have my iron set on the highest setting available. And I just iron the wall in the newspaper just like I would any shirt or dress that I would on the ironing board. Now I've got to figure out how are we going to get the newsprint off of both the wall and the iron. So that's what we're going to explore next. Here we are We've got some Goo Gone and a rag. And we're just gonna see if this will get anything off. So I have a feeling that there's still some wax here and it's like underneath that, like, as you can see, the Goo Gone is working a little bit, so I'm going to scrub off as much of the newsprint as I can. Say that this is a success. It looks really clean and nice, and I'm happy with it. I think just getting that Goo Gone on just a little bit will pretty much take care of it for my satisfaction. So yeah, that's how we take wax off of a wall. See if I can try not to do that in the future. Anyway, thank you very much to all of my Wild Northwest peeps. I appreciate the advice. You guys rock. All right. By the way, if you're watching this, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I noticed that like 80% of y'all watching my videos are not subscribed, and that's just not nice. So subscribe to my channel, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!